Welcome in algebra review. This part is for algebra. If this is the first question, if x over y equals 2 over 5, x over y equals 2 over 5. Find the value of 2x plus y over x plus 4y. This property number 4 in the lesson of proportion, not ratio. Okay, so let x be 2m and y equals 5m. We cannot say at all x equals 2 but 2m. We can't say y equals, we cannot say y equals 5 but 5m. This is the ratios, not numbers. They aren't a number. So x will be 2 over m, 2m, and y equals 5m. Then substitute 2 times x will be 2m plus y 5m over x will be 2m plus 4 times y will be 5m. You must finish times at first, multiplication at first. This is the rule. 2 times 2 will be 4m plus 5m over 2m plus 9m. Up it will be 9m, down it will be 11m, m with m, so the answer is going to be 9 over 11. This is the final answer. Number 2, if 4x power 2, take care of this operation, take care. 4x power 2 plus 9y power 2, it will be 12xy. So here we have, you must take this part and get it inside with the opposite sign. So it will be 4x power 2 minus 12xy plus 9y power 2. This part removed from right hand side to be and right in the left hand side. This part inside it, put 0. So you must factorize this. It will be 0. Here is 2x, take this sign for y, x once, y once, and the opposite, in the middle sign. Okay, you can take this and mode 5-3. This is a system on your calculator, mode 5-3 or mode 3-3, according to the kind of your calculator. You can press mode 5-3, take 4 equals, press 4 equals, negative 12 equals, 9 equals again, okay? The last step it will be 2 equals, you know this. And the answer will be x once, not x1 and x2. X equals, it will be 3 over 2. Here we have 3. Okay, 3 over 2. So take this up and you change the sign of 3. It will be negative 3. This is negative 3y. Negative 3y. The square of the first it will be there. Square of the second will be there. And first times second times 2 times 2. 2 times 3 equals 6. 6 times 2 will be 12. So the answer hides the 2. 2x minus 3y equals 0. And this is with the opposite sign, 2x equals 3y. So he wants from you to prove that x changes or varies directly as y. So divide by x. He said x. If he said y, prove that y varies or changes or varies directly as x, so you must divide by 3. But he said x, so you must divide by the coefficient of x. So the answer will be x equals 3 over 2y. It will be x varies directly at y. This is the required. Question number 3. Question number 3, if x plus y over 5 equals y plus z over 3 equals z plus x over 6. You have 3 ratios. The first, the second, the third. From those 3 ratios, you must prove that x minus z over 2 equals x plus y plus z over 7. So take the left hand side. X minus z means, or you can write, don't write left hand side. You can answer alone, that is straight. X minus z over 2 means if you multiply the second ratio by negative 1 here, so the answer will be x plus y minus z over 5 minus 3 equals y with y removed. So x minus z over 2. This equals m or 1 of given ratio, or equals given ratio straight. Given ratio, this is number 1. What about this, the first part of this operation? What about this? You can add those of the three ratios together. So the answer will be x plus x, it will be 2x, plus y, it will be 2y, plus z, it will be 2z, over 5 plus 3 plus 6. 5 plus 3, 8. 8 plus 6, it will be 14. This is not 14. Take care. We have 2 HCF. Take 2 as an HCF. So x plus y plus z over 14. Don't confuse. Don't let the operation away. No. Okay? So this will be abbreviated with this will be 7. So the answer will be x plus y plus z over 7 equals given ratio. This is number 2. For 1 and 2, the two amount are equal. We proved the first hand side equals the second hand side. The fourth question, if y varies or it changes directly as x, and y is 3 and x equals 2, find the relation between, and I said the relation means y equals mx, since you must write this, y directly changes or varies directly as x. So the answer y equals mx. We change this sign to be two things, equal and constant. Okay, so we have 3, y equals 3, and m times x, it will be 2. Divide 2, so m equals 3 over 2, put it there. So the relation y equals 3 over 2x. And he wants us, in the second, this is the relation. This is the relation between x and y. This is the relation. So he wants from you, to get the value of y when x is third. So y equals, complete the operation. Y equals 3 over 2 times third. 3 with 3, the answer is going to be half. This is the value of y. Question number 5. If fx equals 4x plus a, this is rule. This is rule. F quarter equals 12. You learned from me previously. And I learned you, this is x, and this means y. And do you know all of this part is going to be y. So the answer will be 4y and 12. Substitute, okay? 4 times quarter plus a. And I take from this to substitute in this, okay? 4 with 4, so this one will be in the opposite sign, so a equals 11. To check your answer, put this 11. 4 times quarter, and I know x quarter, plus 11, this will be 1 plus 11, it will be 12, this is right, this is correct answer. To check your answer. Question number 6, if B is middle proportion between A and C, you know the middle proportion, the continued proportion. The continued proportion is middle proportion. This is one of the wordless points or reverse to the continued proportion. Continued proportion means let B is the middle proportion, or since B is middle proportion between A and C, then A over B equals B over C equals M over 1. So B equals Cm. This is B. What about A? Cm power 2. Substitute this left hand side equals A means C, and I'm here, okay? Cm power 2. Cm power 2 minus C, we don't have C, over A Cm power 2 minus B Cm. When you have plus or minus, you must take the HCF. So C outside will be m power 2 minus 1 over. Here is the least power, C power 1, so take it power 1. m power 2 and m power 1, you must take the least power, okay, to make you able to make minus. Cm power 2, we take it from this Cm, it will be m once, minus Cm over Cm will be 1. C with C, this is the difference between, don't forget, we have minus, and we can make the root for this and the root for this. So this operation called in preparatory 2. In second preparatory, you take this is difference between two squares. So m minus 1 and m plus 1 over m and m minus 1. This with this. So the final answer will be m plus 1 over m, and this is number 1 over the left hand side. The last hand side, the right hand side, or the last one, it will be, he wants b plus c over b. So b, we have b, yes, cm, plus c, we don't have c, keep it, okay, plus b cm over, take c as in HCF, so the answer m plus 1 over cm. This with this, so the answer is going to be m plus 1 over m. This is number what? Number 2. With my best wishes. Question number 7, in the opposite figure, represent this curve f, where fx equals m minus x power 2. If OA means 4, this is 4 units. Okay, find 3 things. Number 1, n, the coordinates of B and C, area of triangle ABC. This is a very important question, and you must know, or you must learn it how to answer this kind of questions very well. So in the opposite figure, represent m minus x power 2 and OA equals 4. Means you have a point. This point equals 0 and 4. You can substitute with this point, which the curve passes through, okay, in this rule. You have rule fx equals m minus x power 2. M minus x power 2. So we have point 0 and 4. This means x and this represent y. So all of this is y. So y will be 4. And m as it is, we know minus x power 2 0. So 4, m equals 4. This is the first required. Coordinates B and C. B cuts x-axis. C cuts also the y-axis, the x-axis. B cuts x-axis, C cuts x-axis. So we can say when the point cuts the x-axis, y equals 0. The rule equals 4 minus x power 2. When y equals 0, we have an equation 4 minus x power 2 equals 0. So the answer will be x power 2 equals 4. So x will be positive or negative 2. So B equals 2 and 0, C equals negative 2 and 0. So 2 and 0, and this is negative 2 and 0. This length will be 4 units. Imagine that you have a triangle pass through the 3 points. You have a triangle pass through the 3 points. This triangle is ABC. He wants from you, after you get B and C, this is the second required, by the way. Area of triangle, so you know area of triangle equals half times base times height. It will be half times base will be 4 and height 4. This will be 2. The answer 8 square units. Don't forget to write square unit. Question number 8, calculate the standard deviation of these values, 5, 7, 8, 9, and 6. So x bar means mean, sum of x over n. You know this rule. So 5 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 6 over 5. So the answer will be 7, 35 over 5. This is mean. This is the mean, okay? You must write the table. This table, you know it very well. This is value of values x. This is x minus x bar, x minus x bar square. X means value, 5 values, 5, 7, 8, 9, 6. Down the total. Write the total. Here is total. Okay, here is 5. X minus x bar. 5 minus 7. It will be negative 2. The answer will be 4. 7 minus 7. It will be 0. 0 power to 0. 8 minus 7. It will be 1. 1 power to 1. 9 minus 7. It will be 2. It will be 4. 6 minus 7. It will be negative 1. The answer 1. Make the sum of this. 4 plus 4 plus 1 plus 1. It will be 10. Here is standard deviation equals root. Don't forget to write the rule. The root. Summation x minus x bar power 2 over n. Okay, so root 10 over 5 root 2 approximately 1.41. Question number, this is a standard deviation. Okay, this is sigma. Okay, sigma or standard deviation. Question number 9, if x minus 2, comma 3 power y minus 1 equals 3 and 1. You know this rule, x minus 2, we can remind you with a very important thing. If a and b equals x and y, they are equal. He said equal. Then the first equals the first and second equals second. So a equals ax equals x and b equals y. This applies this rule on this. So x minus 2, the first equals 2, equals 3, sorry. So here it will be x equals 5. This is easy. What about the second part? The second equals the second. So 3 power y minus 1 equals 1. Make 1 to be 3 power 0. They are the same. Base equals the base and the power equals the power. Then the power equals the power. Then y minus 1 equals 0. So the answer y equals 1. He wants from you to get x and y. And x equals 5, y equals 1. Choose the correct answer. This is the last question with us. If x belongs to R negative means from negative infinite to less than 0. This means negative infinite to 0 open, all of them opened. Don't forget, 0 is neither positive nor negative. So x R negative, it belongs to R negative. Then the point negative x cube root x. Don't forget you have a negative quantity. So when we have a negative to this point, negative x and cube root x, when you have a negative, so change all of this. Okay? We have a phrase, you know this phrase, negative can change anything, you know this. Okay? Anything is inside the bracket. So the answer will be negative times negative will be x and negative cube root x. The answer will be the up and inside or outside. But here is negative or negative. They are the same. So don't rush. Don't be the rush. Don't make this is negative and this is positive and the negative here and the positive here. This is the second, not the second. It will be the fourth because x and y changes. Okay, this is a very important question. X plus y, if x plus y equals xy equals 5. The sum equals the product equals 5. Then x power 2y plus xy power 2. You must take HCF, the least powers. xy. So x power 2 divide x will be x. Y with y, okay. X with x, y power 2 you have once y. This is 5 times this is 5, so the answer will be 25. This is the right choice. Standard deviation of this. If the values are equal, then the standard deviation will be 0. If the values are equal, the answer sigma equals 0. He asked you about the standard deviation. The last question, the degree of d means fx, hx, kx, any variable. d where dx equals x power 2 minus x. You know, here is we have something is very important. We have a change here. Sorry, you can change this x power 2. Okay, here this negative. Okay, this negative x power 2 changes the bracket, the inside the bracket. Okay, minus x power 2 plus what? Plus 3. Change. This is plus, it will be negative. This is minus, it will be plus. This with this, the answer will be 3. This the 3. 3 means what? X bar is 0. This is the 0 degree. Don't forget to write this negative inside, to get this inside. Thank you and good luck.